just want the narrow. Who that at the front door?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series.
Fans in a chorus at the American Airlines Arena. Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Take a look at the Heat. They've been dominating this series, winning the first 2 games on the road. With the win here, they've taken almost insurmountable 3-0 lead.
And guys, basically, I think they locked this series up with a win here tonight. They've taken the momentum, winning those first 2 on the road. Now on their home court, they're right where they want to be.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Taurean Prince is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Hayward. Then there's Lowry. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to Wade. Over Hayward. Wade gets the bucket.
You got to crowd Wade in the mid-range. I mean, his in-between game is straight filthy.
Lowry kicks to Horford. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Hayward against Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. From deep 3-point range.
Oh, you got to see more of this from Bogdanovich. It's important that he stays engaged and active on defense.
And it's sent back by Millsap. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. It's rebounded by Towns. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
I like the awareness on the court from Wade. He's excellent at scanning the floor to set up the open team.
Dragic against Lowry. Prince wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Now let's find out what head coach Brad Stevens had to say to David Aldridge. David.
He told me they can't dwell on what happened the first 2 games. Even though the series may still have a long way to go, he did use the term must win when talking about tonight. With no room for error, Kevin. He's probably right. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Horford has a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open 3 like that.
Bogdanovich against Prince. And Bogdanovich kicks to Wade. Here's Towns. Horford with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Hayward on the wing. Wade is covering. Left side Lowry. From the wing. Millsap trying to get open. The shot by Lowry. No good. Inside. Takes the 13-footer. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Dish now to Millsap. That's tipped. Lowry against Dragic. Pass to Bogdanovich. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Dragic. Lets it go from deep. And Boston with the rebound. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
Well, it was too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggled to keep any kind of momentum going.
That's the end of the first. One of the most high-powered scorers in the game, Carl Anthony.
You know, everyone has to get some of the sugar.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that defensive attention, it creates opportunities for your teammates.
And Towns wants to win big. To do that, though, it's not enough to get numbers. You've got to make your teammates better as well.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Always a good strategy. Get as many people involved as you can early on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami, Dragic and Wade, the two playmakers in the guard spots. Then there's Towns. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Siakam in at the power forward. The Celtics working the ball around now. Good.
And his touch inside more than makes up for Lowry's lack of size. He's a terrific finisher in the paint and doesn't miss many once he gets in tight.
And there's the pass to Siakam. Over Millsap. That one wide left.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Wade against Hayward. Pass to Millsap. Here's the three. The shot by Lowry, no good. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. He hits both from the stripe. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. He kicks to Millsap. Prince outside. To the inside. Lowry. Hayward left side. Over Wade. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Here's Wade. Towns. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Lowry finds Millsap. To the middle. And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got his second basket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dragic the pass to Wade. Back to Dragic. Popped up there for Wade. Right through the D for the layup.
Look at that concentration by Wade. He's incredible at finding ways to score over the toughest of defenses.
Outside Lowry. Kicks to Millsap. 20 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat with the lead. Inside. Back to Wade. Passes it to Towns. And here's Dragic. Guarded by Prince. Dragic against Lowry. Another shot. Towns, the pass to Dragic. Hayward against Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Wade.
There's a lesson for you. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
Good on the shot. Hayward's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, man, you got to respect the inside game of Hayward. I mean, it's absolutely up to task.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Dragic kicks to Siakam. Over Millsap on the money from 12 feet away. And the Heat lead by 1.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Lowry against Dragic. Outside Lowry. Here's Hayward from 13 feet. It goes down. Hayward's got 8.
Now, you got to admire Hayward. I mean, getting off a quality shot under intense pressure.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, taking a look at the Celtics. They're facing a second half that will either put them on the brink of elimination or breathe new life into this series. One thing's for sure, they can't let this game get away and expect to have a decent chance to rebound from a 3-0 deficit. And it's just about time.
We return now to Miami, where you can see all the action happening on Ocean Drive, right on the beachfront. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And he knows his job is not done. I mean, he's at his best tonight, and he's only going to take it up a notch here in the second half.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Horford is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Lowry, and it's Hayward, and it's Prince in its small forward. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Prince has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Celtics. Outside Dragic. Poked away. Lowry with the ball. And a minute played as the second half gets going. He dishes it to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Towns with it, and it's Horford picking him up. They get it back. Boston leading by 5. Hayward dishes to Lowry. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Back to Hayward. It's up a 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here is Lowry. He feeds it to Millsap. That's tipped. It's stolen by Dragic. Pass to Wade. Here's Siakam. Defended by Hayward. Siakam misses.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Wade against Hayward. Down low. Here's Lowry. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Dragic looking it over. Now the pass to Wade. Over Lowry. Wade misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Prince, the pass to Lowry. He kicks it to Millsap. Dishes it to Hayward. 6 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
Wade finds Towns. Dragic against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Dragic the pass to Towns. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 5 points so far.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Lowry has the open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lowry's got the lead back up to 9 now for Boston. Now Dragic, he's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Towns. Over Horford. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Dragic. And that's now 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front, leading by 7. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Excellent defense. Keep getting the ball.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Dragic and Wade, the 2 playmakers in the guard spots. Then there's Bogdanović. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Lock at 6. Passes to Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Prince. Miami grabs the miss. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wade outside. There's the dish to Dragic. And Bogdanović kicks to Wade. Fade away. Again, the Heat good for 2.
They feel comfortable with the ball in Wade's hands, especially when the shot clock is low. He doesn't panic.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. He dishes it to Horford. Hayward with the ball. Wade picks him up. And here's Prince outside. No good on the shot. And the Heat going the other way now. 13 feet away. And the basket by Wade.
Now look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
Outside Lowry. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Hayward. Siakam pulls it in. The Heat trail by 3. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Wade finds Bogdanović. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And nothing deters Bogdanović. He enjoys going inside and forcing the D to make a move on.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Lowry. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And somebody throw some cold water on Lowry. The man is on fire. He has taken this game over, and it doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
And the shot goes down. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
Wade has made many big shots over his career. When his team needs a bucket, he steps to the plate.
Pass to Hayward. 124 left in the 4th quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And that one falls for Prince.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Here's Towns. Banked in off the glass.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Hayward kicks to Millsap. The pass to Prince. And Lowry has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Towns penetrating, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit. He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Wade with no one around and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And I like how scrappy and aggressive Lowry is on the court. And it's easy to see how much his teammates enjoy playing alongside him.
Forget about the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the three.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument could be made for either case.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, guys, the whole season comes down to this, right here. This is what we've prepared ourselves for. Stay together, make shots. We can do this. Back to you guys.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hayward on the wing. Oh, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Here's Wade. Oh, it's no good. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Dragic and Wade, the 2 playmakers in the guard spots. Then there's Towns. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Hayward can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Wade. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. And Bogdanovic, I love the display of unselfishness.
Lowry kicks to Hayward. Shoots from the baseline over Wade, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Hayward hits them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Towns is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Hayward kicks to Prince. Passes it to Lowry. Towns against Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Millsap at the elbow. And the shot is long.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Down low, Here's Towns. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Horford. In the corner, it's Hayward. Offline with his three. And here are the Heat now. A 2-point game.
The guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 4. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first overtime. So it's the Celtics now. Outside for Millsap. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 6. 23 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
And they can't waste any time. They got to get a 3 right off the inbound.
Hayward can't hit, and they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He can be a solid player in this league for many years.
There's Green with the 3. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Johnson, and now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
From deep, Prince. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Here's Johnson.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now.